And it's animated. While there was animation, this is CGI, which is just another form of animation. Dances with Wolves. I believe that was a film about a soldier who got shot. And I think he actually got his leg injured during the war. He has a job where he has to go into this land of natives, falls in love, turns his back on the army, and joins the natives and fight the army. Sounds a lot like Avatar. My point is, the story is not that solid, it's not that original. I know you're saying, well, hell, Independence Day is not that original. True. But it has other stuff to it, which I'll get to. I can say Independence Day doesn't have an original story at all either. But there's a lot of fun. I'll get into that. That's another point. But let me stick to this point where the plot, you know where it's going. There's no surprises. You know, step by step, what's going to happen. Fall in love. This person's probably going to die. Obviously, the bad guy's going to die. Obviously, there's going to be a point where there's Navi's sex bomb, you know. She finds out that who he really was going on. She doesn't want anything to do with him. And then it's going to come back and, okay, I'm sorry. And there's going to be a time where the hero, is he dead? Or is he going to die? Which that happens here. And it's just one of those things that's like, it's predictable. And I'm like, wow, it's that predictable? Considering you had like 10 years to work on a script, James Cameron? I know I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, but people are like, keep it shut, we don't give a fuck what you say. Well, tough. It's my channel, my video, my review. I just found it the very overhyped. Other stuff, acting. Since I basically said the plot is basically derivative of Ferngully, Dancer with Wolves, they had sex with Star Wars, or, you know, I would say even the prequel of Star Wars, with the heavy CGI stuff. They made a baby, it's Avatar. The acting. Sam Worthington, he's alright. But that's it. I think Sam Worthington is just alright. To me, Sam Worthington is not cool. I mean, that's my problem too. James Cameron, he used to make cool characters. Now, I don't know if it was the actors he got to portray them. In this movie, there were no cool characters. Or there were no badass characters. And yeah, maybe it's the fact that he had Michael Biehn, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sigourney Weaver in her prime, which Sigourney Weaver does good in here. She's probably, I think, the best actor of the bunch in this movie. But she doesn't really have much to do, to be honest. She really doesn't. But even, you know, okay, Sam Worthington to me is just okay. I mean, he's not particularly funny or badass, or I think of Michael Biehn, or even Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Ed Harris from The Abyss, like Bill Paxton, you know, and Aliens, and just really badass characters that you cared about, had energy. That's what I'm talking about. Sam Worthington has no energy. There are times where I'm like, wake up. Are you awake, Sam Worthington? Are you slipping no dose? Are you? Okay? Because I think you missed a dose. Are you falling asleep at the wheel, Sam Worthington? Sometimes it's like you want to wake him up. It's like, wake up, Sam Worthington, you're in the movie. You know, I wish you had like Bill Paxton's crazed ass in the Sam Worthington role. What the hell, you know? Man, Navi elevator to hell, going down, you know. Imagine Hudson in this predicament. We don't fight the army? Come on, motherfuckers! You know. Of course, they can't see motherfuckers because it's not rated R, which is another problem. Which, I don't know. But I want like a regular guy. I know he's an army, but a regular, like, you know, him just going, outstanding. And being a dumbass, just not listening to anybody, oh, I can use my legs, and just being a dumbass, and, you know, I know the whole point is, oh, he got his legs back, but still, it's like, they keep on it for like 5 minutes when you only need like half the time. I know I'm hard on Sam Worthington. He's actually one of the decent actors in this, but to me, there's a lot of praise for Sam Worthington. I just think he's not a cool guy. He's not a cool character. He's not a cool actor. He doesn't have energy. He doesn't have cojones. He doesn't have it. Like, he just, compared to James Cameron's other, Michael Biehn, Arnold, Bill Paxton, Ed Harris, it just, even some of the side characters in like The Abyss and some of the Marines and Aliens, he just doesn't have that thing to it. It's hard to explain. The other actors are forgettable. Giovanni Ribisi is almost chewing the scenery, literally. Oh, I got a golf course with a little putt. Oh, dude, I'm gonna call them, blue monkeys. And hey, Mike, there you go. OCB community teacher, blue monkey. Little in joke there, because he knows the movie I'm talking about, blue monkey. But seriously, it's like, they tell him, Sigourney Weaver tells him, oh, we have these soul, they have this connection with nature. And he's just like, ha 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 ha, yeah, right, they're just they're just trees. I'm like, what a fucking useless character. And like, okay, he is definitely a black and white evil guy. It's like, there's no gray area with this guy, he's just the asshole. And my problem with that is, James Cameron, you wrote Aliens, Burke, by Paul Reiser. That's a much better way to write a prick. Because there's a part of you that thinks, okay, he could be somewhat, even though I said you don't trust him because he's Paul Reiser, but he does a good job with, he seems kind of on the level at the beginning. He seems kind of on the level. But then he really is a prick. Like, to me, that was writing it in a good way. Giovanni Ribisi is writing it in a very hammy way. Stephen Lane, especially, is very over the top. I need a fucking mech ripped out of Matrix Revolutions. Which I know James Cameron technically did it first, and Aliens with the, great scene with Ripley and the alien, the get away from her, you bitch, the thing she was in, the power loader. But yeah, okay, James Cameron did it first, but you look at those machines these people drive, that's straight out of Matrix Revolutions. It's straight out of it. That is a total rip-off of Matrix Revolutions. Hell, District 9 had the fucking thing before Avatar did. Now maybe Avatar was in production, but Matrix Revolutions did it before Avatar. So it's not like something I haven't seen before. I know people go, well, James Cameron did in the power loader. But the power loader was actually a real fucking power loader. So it made me get more involved with the fight with Ripley. Well, instead of seeing just fucking CGI. And at least District 9, when it did it, it was fucking rated R, so when fucking boom, they blew up with big, gunty, bloody gore bits. While this was PG-13. But Stephen Lane was over the top. Again, his mech had a fucking, a 9-foot knife? Why would you have a knife? Why wouldn't you have guns? Why would you have a fucking knife? But, it's a movie, so can't worry about that. Okay. I mean, the Zoe Saldana, the girl played the female Navi. She was good. Can't knock her. But to me, that doesn't save the cast. I thought the girl, the Navi, was good. So what? Okay, she was good. Doesn't save the cast. So I didn't like the plot. It was predictable. It was derivative. The cast did really nothing for me. Some of the stuff was just weird. I mentioned in the first part of this review, unobtainium. Really? Are you going to call the fucking mineral you're looking for unobtainium? That is the lamest, most laziest fucking name. Unobtainium. It sounds like something that a 5-year-old would just make up. A 5-year-old will find something and just make it up. Like, he found this gum. This gum is, it's white. and I chew on it. It's let's call it chewmanium. Okay, this is chewmanium. This isn't gum. It's chewmanium. You know, it just, here's wood. This this thing I have is wood. Instead, I just found it. Say I just found it. You know, this is, instead of calling it wood, it's wood of mockery. Okay, let's call this the wood of mockery mineral. The mineral in this thing, it's wood of mockery. See, I could make shit up. Unobtainium. That's just lame. It's silly, it's laughable, and it's lazy. I just think the script writing is lazy at times.